First day back. It's 2021. Keen for a new year. We've had a good break. Now we're ready to get back into things. But yeah, back into it. Keen to get started, so we'll go. Bring your thumbs, please. Flip your floppies. You excited?
What are you looking forward to about having a new car?
It has more space. Mom and Dad get the comfy. They get lots of space in the front. We get squished in the back.
Now, we never built this car as a family car. We used to have Colorado 7. Yeah, and Dad's white car, hey. Which both ironically had more room than 79. We built the 79 to build the business. It's done that, as you know. So how did we...
Goodbye 2 cars, hello 1 cars.
Yes, how did we make this happen? People always talk about the expense.
We sold 2 cars basically.
Yeah.
We used to have 2 Colorados. We owned one. We had a little bit of money owing on the other one. So we had to sell both of them to make this happen.
That's how we made it work. We're just an average family with normal jobs.
We're not weirdos, okay?
You know what I'm trying to say. So that's how we made this custom LandCruiser work. How was our neighbour? So show everyone how much room you've got.
This much. No, it isn't.
Loads of room.
When I turn 9, everybody's going to be squishing here.
It was more squishy when we had 3 car seats in here though, wasn't it?
Yes.
Did we have 3 car seats at one point?
Yes!
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, but we need more space.
We do need more space. Want to go see your new car?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go for a drive. You say, let's go!
Let's go!
We are on the way to our local Toyota dealer. I can't tell you exactly where it is because it's a policy that you don't mention on camera the actual dealership group. I didn't know that until I told them, is it okay I can film? So I'm able to show you the car in the dealership, but I won't be able to show you where it is. But we have a great relationship with our Toyota dealer. Both Richard and Justin have been fantastic. If you do need a great dealer to deal with, I can give you their number, give me a call, I'll pass it on. We're going to show the kids our new 200. It's mine, so you know what it's like when you get a new car, you want to see it. And I want to see it before it's chopped and take some photos and stuff. So that's what we're doing right now.
So we're at the dealership and they are taking us to our car. And it's in the back, so look at that. This is our car. We're going to transform it into like our dad's.
I've already met someone. So this is going to be our new build. We are building a GXL 200 series with ASG. They are going to chop it for us, do a ute conversion. We're doing a 350 chassis extension, and then it'll come back to us and we'll do suspension and stuff on it, among other things. That's the car!
That's pretty awesome.
Yep.
You excited?
Very, very excited.
I'm proper excited now. So excited now, just actually seeing it. You know when it's yours, and you see the actual car that's yours, there's something different about it. I don't know what it is. You come to the dealership and you see one, and you're like, oh, it's that, but it's not that car. And then they take you around the back and they're like, oh no, this is your car. And you're like, ooh, I feel so much more special even though it's the exact same thing. So that's special, Amy. I'm excited now. Proper excited.
The kids want us to not chop it. They're like, can you cancel it?
Come on, you two.
So funny.
No, we're not cancelling.
Do you remember our first pre-delivery car that you picked up from here? From this dealership?
Dan Hansen, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yes, it
wasn't
was. So you've worked pre-delivery on cars before,
Yeah.
but our own BAW pre-delivery car.
Yes.
Do you remember what that felt like?
It was pretty amazing, to be honest. It was pretty amazing. To be driving something out of a dealership that I was responsible for was pretty cool.
And how long ago was that? Do you remember?
3 and a bit years now? I don't know, yeah, maybe something like that.
Where's McDonald's?
And we were still doing it at the front of our house,
We took it to our house.
which was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Which McDonald's?
Thanks,
are
Dan,
we
for
going
trusting us with that.
Dada?
What a legend. So today, we're going to go visit some wonderful people up at Toowoomba. They are specialists in chopping vehicles in half, particularly the 200 Series LandCruiser. So, the reason why we're doing that is because Amy has got herself a 200 Series LandCruiser. Pretty excited about that, as you can see. But what that means is obviously, as you guys would probably know if you've been following us, we kind of make it a thing of modifying vehicles, especially four-wheel drives, obviously. So that means we're going to go visit these guys and see exactly what they do and how they do it. We have been talking to them for a little while. James and the guys basically, we're kind of collabing on a couple of builds. So we are actually going to be building a 70 series for them, and they are going to be chopping our 200 for us, which means we are doing a 350mm chassis extension. We're not going 650, we're going to go 350. Reason being is because we're kind of creating a semi mum's taxi slash tradie pack special, is what I'm going to kind of call it.
Semi. I don't know how it's a semi-mum's taxi when we have 3 children, but
Yeah.
righto, keep going.
So the idea of that is we're trying to make a 200 that is not massive. So if you've ever seen a 200 with a 650mm chassis extension with like a full tray on it, they're huge. They are long, they are big, and
we can show you one when we get there, actually.
we'll show you that. We'll show you that because those guys do a 350 extension, a 650 extension, a 850 extension.
That would be massive.
I think they do one up from that. I'm not sure.
And they're standard as well, so you don't have to extend it.
Yeah, exactly. So you can literally just do the choppy chop and then have like like a ute on the back of it. Yeah. Which I honestly think looks a little bit weird, but each to his own.
Uncle Mike's got a big one.
He's got a massive extension in his thing. That was done by Creative though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know, but how big the car was, I'm just.
Oh yeah, like just big and long. So the idea is that we've got a lot of people asking us about 200s and doing that, but like us, Amy slash whoever is buying the vehicle, their wife or whatever, they're like, we need it to work for both of us, because sometimes it's not everyone can afford to do 2 vehicles, and they want to just run a single car. So it's going to be a family vehicle, yet you've got a tray on the back. If you want to throw a canopy on there, you can. We are. So the tray obviously makes it very functional for if you are a tradesperson, you can use it in that manner. If you're a weekend warrior and you literally just want to be able to take it out on the weekends, you can do that as well. But then the missus can jump in the car, drive the thing down to the shops, and it's not an absolute boat to drive and fit in to those kind of, normal car spaces, things like that.
Like, the 79 is my daily at the moment. So I drop the kids to school, I attempt to do the grocery shopping. It doesn't fit under Westfield anymore. Like, this has everything that opens and shuts, as you can see. Custom stitching, amazing stereo. So this one is going to be a little bit more subdued.
Subdued?
Yes.
What does that mean, Amy?
Everyone else knows
not as crazy, basically.
Not as crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I like it.
Yeah.
So yes, that's the idea for the 200, and that's why we're going up to see those guys today, because we obviously want to talk about that, and obviously talk about what we're doing with their vehicle, etc., etc. So that's what's happening today. Which way am I going? Left here. That's right. But yeah.
You need to follow the navigation.
Follow the navigation system.
Can you see the ASG sign right there?
Dude, that's cool, hey?
Hey, check out this old building here.
Right, so here we are. We've made it to ASG in Toowoomba. As you can see, there's a couple of 200s that are chopped around here. So let me just show you really quickly why we are here, and you will see. Hopefully it's not too windy. Let's have a look at this one right here. There you go. That's what we're doing. Not sure how big or how long or whatever this one is, but you kind of get the gist of what I'm talking about. So this is the idea for Amy's 200. Yeah, by looking at this, ours is going to be a little bit different. I think a little bit shorter. So we'll obviously show you guys once that goes through, but these guys do everything here, the chop. You can see the rear wall, the new glass that goes in, all that type of stuff is done here. So ours will kind of come back to us in this state, and then we are going to obviously do everything that we do to get it to what Amy wants it to be. Pretty exciting, hey?
Very excited.
Alright guys, so a little bit of process for you. What will happen with our vehicle is kind of what I'm going to show you right now. So behind me you've got brand new GXL, and this is how it'll come. Then it basically gets stripped down, so everything is removed from the vehicle, wrapped up, boxed up, and basically labelled, put away. And then we can then move over to something like this one. As you can see here, that's what's happening. So all the componentry, everything is stripped out of it. There's basically nothing going on in the back, even in the front, all the way up. Like everything's gone out of the vehicle to make way for the chop, which then looks like this. Boom. So choppy. Back comes off. Chassis then extended to whatever length that is opted by a customer, and then you end up with something looking like that, as you can see. So brand spanking new to this, to something like that, and then you end up with a dual cab ute essentially. There's all sorts of options with, you know, suspension and all that type of thing, but for now what we're focusing on with ASG is obviously the chop side of things. And as you can see, these guys do a fantastic job. Really impressed. They've got a whole fabbing part to their shed over the other side as well, which I might show you guys a little bit of. But yeah, that's the basic process of what will happen and how it all kind of comes together, from literally rolling in the door like I showed you, and then being stripped down, removed and chopped, and then all put back together. And like, if you have a look on the inside, it looks like a factory vehicle. So you've got all your trimming back in, back wall, like the glass, like all your trims are back on, seating. So it turns it into a really, what would you say? Not just capable, but it ticks a lot of boxes for a lot of different people. So you're getting that comfort of a 200 series, and you're also getting the practicality of being able to put a tray and a canopy on the rear of your vehicle. So look, not for everyone, but it definitely does tick the boxes for someone like ourselves, and this is a big reason why we're doing it, is because we've got 3 kids. So We've got more than enough space in the back. There's definitely a lot more room in the rear of these for children. As you can see, like leg space, all that type of stuff in here compared to the 70 series is just second to none, and the comfort as well. And then the great thing about that though is that we can fit kids in fantastically. They're comfortable, they've got, you know, air conditioning in the back, all that type of stuff. Sound like a bit of a softie saying it out loud. It's like, I never grew up with air conditioning in the back of my dad's car. But anyway, so yeah, it's those kind of things that make this very attractive to someone like ourselves. And then being able to have that tray set up with a canopy option as well. You know, everyone does their trays and canopies different, but to be able to do that, it makes it mum's taxi during the week, but then on the weekend it makes it the family adventure tourer. So pretty excited, and yeah, just a bit of process to show you guys how things come together here at ASG.
How'd that go?
Really good. So we're all done and dusted. We've got a plan, don't we?
Yes, we have a plan.
Let's shoot this way. So, well look, you got plenty to see on the way out. There's James's car. So, that's essentially what we're doing, guys. Woohoo! Excited. Very excited. So, 200 choppy chop time is on like Donkey Kong. So what we're doing as well though is we're going to help these guys do a 70 series. So once the vehicles show up, which they are here, they're just not here. They're at the dealership still. So once they get here, it's like straight into it. So we're probably going to do our best to show you guys that as well. So we'll see how it all comes together, hey?
Yep.
But that's the basics of it, and we're pretty damn excited about doing it. It's going to be
very
great.
excited. The aim, we're going to keep us accountable, is we need to have them done by the 19th of March.
Full drive show.
Yep. They need to be finished by then, babe.
They need to be finished by then.
Ready,
Wow.
set, go.
Yeah, we're going to do our best to get them as close as possible to finished as we can. But we'll see how that goes. And hopefully we can get there. Plus putting a tray and canopy on the back of this thing as well. Man, this is nuts. We're just talking dates and everything literally just then with the guys, and how many weeks is it? Like 8 or 9 at the most. I'm like, oh man.
Better get your running boots on.
Yeah, better get our running boots on, so see how we go.
So we will catch you later. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to our channel. Heaps more content coming your way
This year. Yeah.
Back in full swing of it. We are on every other platform you can think of: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Brent is on Snapchat, but he's not on there much. So make sure you check us out there. Any comments, just leave them below. That's it.
Stop everybody! Stop everybody!
Yes, Princess Ida.
We promised them if they were good that we'd buy them frozen Coke on the way home.
I don't know if they were very good that one.
Don't you want a frozen Coke?
Yeah, I want lunch to be honest.
So doesn't that mean that we need to buy them for the kids?
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, little bit of a whinge. I don't drink frozen Coke. Frozen Coke's $1. When I buy myself a large soda water, it's like $4. How does that make sense?
Marketing, Amy. Marketing. They get you in the door with the $1 Coke, so you spend money on other things. And it works. So, now we're going there. I want a damn cheeseburger.
Same.
A plain
Now we're
cheeseburger,
going to-
Saf, or a double cheeseburger?
Triple cheeseburger.
Oh,
Oh, jeez. Triple cheeseburger. You know they max out at 5 patties on a cheeseburger?
How on earth do you know that?
Because Warnie tried it one day.
Work at McDonald's.
On the little thing, you can only add up to 5.
5 patties.
So like if you wanted a 6 patty one, you just get a triple cheeseburger, then put them together. Oh man, he's all loving the back again. Stop everybody.